Welcome to the first coding channel of my channel Zaid Ajani. So in this I'm going to create a EVM machine. I know it's very far now, around 4 years, but still we are going to create it to check our creativity. So first I would go to my home directory just to create a new folder. So I'll create a new folder. So I'll name it as tutorials for writing. Now I'm going to open Visual Studio Code. Nowadays it's most used application on a laptop. So let us open it. I'll open a new folder. I'll open the folder tutorials for YT and just open it. So as you can see here, there's no file inside it. So I'm going to create a file evm.c. So this is a file evm.c, as in every C file we write hashtag include stdr.h. I'll write, and I'll just write main here. So this is our main function, and this is the header file. Whatever is inside this, I'll just remove it. So to demonstrate you or to show you how this program will work, I'll make a text file in here. Yeah. So now what our program will do is it will ask us the number of parties it needs. So for example, so first I'll write in my main.txt file. So in this programming challenge it would be less than 4. So I'll provide a bracket here, less than 4. Now he has to enter in here, and this would be saved under a number. So first let us develop this. So for showing the user how many parties you want to enter, so I'll write printf, and I'll declare an integer, NOP, number of parties. So, and I'll take the input from the user using the scanner function. Next thing, what we want to do is, so for example, the number of parties is 4. So it will ask us the name of each of the parties. So name. So like this, we'll use an if statement. So if NOP equals 1, so this will ask us what's the name of your party. So name party 1. Now where will this be stored? So for this we'll create 5 less than 4. So 4 integers, 4 variables, which is string type variables, character type variables. So char. So we need to take a string from the user. So for that we'll create an array. Char p1 refers to the party 1, p1 80. I'll copy this. So in order to take a string from a user, we have to provide a scanner function as we provided in here. So scanner. So the party name can be even consisting of spaces. So for this reason we'll use %, square brackets, char \n. This will take the whole string less than 80 number of characters, even with spaces. So, and in this we won't provide AND statement, AND symbol. We'll just write p1. Else if. I'll just copy this, remove this. So like this I'll create it until for 4 number. So now I have provided an if statement in here. So if NOP would be equal to 1, it would just ask us name of the party 1 for 1 time. Else if it equals to 2, it will ask us 2 times. If it equals 3, 3 times. It equals 4, 4 times. So in order to check this, I'm going to write a printf statement. So in order to print strings, we use %s format specifier. So %s 4 times. So by default, I'll make the string as unknown. I'll copy this and paste it in every variable. Now let us check our program is working or not. Oops, it gave us an error. Why? Oh, it's a silly mistake. I don't know why I do like this. Silly mistakes. Now I will again run the program. It is working fine. Lesson 4. I'll type 4 itself. So it is giving us an error again. So I know why. We have to leave a space while taking character type variables from the user. So we have to leave a space behind the format specifier. Let me leave it for each and every one. Yeah. So now I'll again check it. Is it working or not? So how many? 4 itself. 1. I'll name it as GCC G++ and sudo file. So it is printing each and every one perfectly. Our program is working perfect. So let us check it for 3 now. 3, enter the name of the party 1. So see, it is again working fine. I'll explain this unknown statement to you afterwards. So we have checked our program, it is working all right. So now next thing we need to do is we have to take the information from the user, that how many citizens are there in your country or city. So enter the number of citizens. This will also be saved in an integer. So let us just print this. And we'll define an int city, and we'll take this input from the user using the scanf again, %d and city. This is not easy. For me it's easy, so it is working all right. So I'll save it. Now in order to print it, I'll use a for loop. And in order to get the votes, I'll make a array, again an array, integer type array this time. So int vote, and this would be the number of city. So city, it would have city number of columns in it. So it is giving some problems in here. There's no, so yeah, we have to declare an integer I, int I less than city. I'm sorry. So it will print the number of people in here. I mean the person votes for whom. So citizen %d votes, I'm sorry, for whom? One, two, three, 4. Let us run it. It is asking enter the number of parties less than 4. So I'll enter 3. Name of the party 1, Zaid. Name of the party 2 is Ajani, and name of the party 3 is GCC. I'm just typing random things. So enter the number of citizens. So I would enter 10. Now it's asking me votes. Citizen 1 votes for whom? 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Something, yeah. So it is printing everything fine. So means our program is working fine. A big applause for us. So now let us clear and remove this for you. So now our next step would be to show. So in this output example, I declared 4 parties: this.2, this.3, this.4. So it got how many votes? This.2 got how many votes? This.3 got how many votes? This.4 got how many votes? We have to print it here. In order to do this, we'll again use a for loop. So, but in order to keep the votes for each party, we'll declare 5 integer type variables, not an array this time, just a variable. So int p1 refers to party 1. I've already kept this. So int v1 refers to vote for party 1. So I'll copy this, paste it, v2, v3 and v4. So now in order to get the votes, I'll write a for loop. I equals to 0, I would be less than, again, city. City is the number of citizens. So there can't be votes more than citizens. So I'll write city. So in order to get the votes, I'll use an if statement. Now you want to see the code inside the if statement, so let us make it. What would I write is, if I would be, if vote I. So in the under the array, ith column is equal to 1 and then I equal 0. So what this will do is, if vote in the vote table, ith column would be equal to 1 and then I would be this, I would be equal to 0, then v1 would be 1. If vote I equals 2 and it is more than equal to 1, what this means is, if again vote I in the table is equal to 1, but this time I would be more than equal to 1, so the v1 would be equal to v1 plus 1. So this got us a count for the first party votes. So like this we want it for each and every party. So we have done. So now in order to get the votes, we have to print the votes. %s equals %d. So what this will do, %s is p1 means %s will print the name of the party and %d will print the name, I mean the votes the party got. So p1 and v1. So like this, I'll copy this. p2, v2. Command C, command V. p3, v3. Let us run our program. So enter the number of parties. This time I'll enter 3. Party 1 is Zaid, Ajani, and again GCC. Enter the number of citizens, 10. So citizen 1 votes are 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, something. Yeah. So see, it is all working right. So Zaid got 3 votes. Let us check it. See, 1, 2, 3. It's all perfect. And if we sum up, oh, it's not perfect. It is hitting GCC 22,100 and something. So in order to um, make solve this problem, I'll declare each default value as 0. Now it would run all fine. See, so less than 4, 4, Zaid, Ajani, and something, something. So now number of citizens 15. Citizen 1 votes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 2, 1. I'm sorry, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Just type something. See, it is now working alright. Zaid got 3 votes, Ajani got 6 votes, FJ got 4 votes, and this JS got 1 vote. So let us sum up all of them. 3 plus 6 equals 9, 9 plus 4, 13, 14. So where did 1 vote gone? So I by mistakenly wrote 12 here, so that is not being counted in this. So this is a problem. This is my problem. It's user's problem, not programmer's problem. So now, until now, program is working all right. So now we need to check the first who won the match, or it is a draw. So in order to check that, we'll make a function as in who won, which will receive int a, int b, int c, and int d. So now we have all the integers as arguments in this function. We'll now write the code. So what this function will do is, who's the greatest amongst all the arguments, or is it a draw? If so, for this we'll again use an if statement. So in output. So in order to get the output, I'll define 5 hashtag defines as hashtag define p1 win 1. What this will do is, instead of writing player 1 win, we could just write player 1. This is very helpful for me in all my codes. Now last define would be draw, which would be equal to 5. So now in order to check who is the greatest amongst all, I'll write an if statement. If a more than equal to more than b, and then it should be even more than c and d. So we'll just write there, and if this condition comes true, then the output would be equal to p1 win. So this is the benefit of using hashtag define for our code. We will now copy this and paste it in here and write an else before this. Yeah, whatever is inside this, I'll just remove it and write if b greater than a, and then b greater than c, and b greater than d. So output will be then p2 wins. Like this, I'll write it for each and every. So now I have written the code over here. So if a is greater than b, c, and d, then output equals p1 win. If b equal greater than a, b, c, then like this till player 4 I have declared this. Then if these all condition equals false, then it will be probably a draw. Not probably, it would be a draw. So now it would return output. Now output will be returned to us. Now in order to check who won, I would declare an integer I, not I, integer k. So k would be equal to who won. So you saw that. When I write who, our function was sitting down here. That means we have created our own function. That's a big thing. So in who won, it would take 4 integers. That would be votes. So v1, v2, v3, v4. So now K would be the person who won or draw. So if, again an if statement to print who won. If you don't want to print this if statement, then we have to convert our function into a void pointer and print the result here itself. But I won't do this in my function, in my code right now. I am doing some other thing that we'll see now. So if k would be equal to p1 won, just give it mention here. What is it? p1 win. Yeah, I'm sorry. So if it equals to p1 win, so our code would be printf and a smiley face /n, comma, and this person s would be p1. So now I would put an else here and copy this if statement and paste it here. So if k equals p2 win, in the party percentage won the election, that would be p2. So I'm just adding an else here, printf the election was a draw. I'm really sorry, we are not using this draw file. I'll not save it. Now we have around 167 lines. I'll run our program. It is giving us a 1 at line 27. Let us check it here. Line 27. Yeah, I didn't return. I just forgot to return output. Command S. I'll delete this and restart it. So it is working all right. So I'll write this entry. Name of the party one, Zaid, Ajani, and what is the Zaid, Ajani, and again GCC. The number of citizens 10. No, this time 80. So 1. Oops, what is this? Due to some technical issue, the program wasn't working, but now it is working alright. So I'll write here 2. So name of the party one would be Zaid and second party would be Ajani. The number of citizens would be 10 this time. So I'll write 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. See, it is all working right. So Zaid got 6 votes, Ajani got 5 votes, Zaid won the election. So our program is working all right. So let us clap for us again. So hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share, subscribe like all YouTubers do. They propagate their own channel. So if you want more videos like this, you can just like the video. to send me a message that I should create more videos like this. Thank you very much. Bye bye.